Timeout, Coach. Welcome to the Coaching for Life Timeout. Wade and Lou here. Hey, I want to talk to you about attentiveness. It's the very first step and the very first stage that you really need if you want to capture the heart of your players. And how important is attentiveness?
What? Oh, hey, it is.
Good. Glad to have you here.
You know, so many times we're flapping our lips, but nobody's home. And then the less they listen, the more we yell. It's not how much we speak, it's how much is heard, isn't it? We are all guilty of that because communication is probably the #1 nemesis of all of our lives. And so many times if we're not heard, we're more frustrated. The key is not how much we listen. Key isn't even how much you listen to somebody else. Because we can all say, if our spouses yell at us, we can repeat it all back. But they keep yelling at us. Why is that? Because they don't feel heard. You know, the key with a wise listener is making the person that's speaking feel heard and empowered. I hear you. So many times I've had to learn to say, I got it, or I'm listening, even if I don't agree with somebody, because at least it gives them, it's really giving value to the other person. Now, when I work a horse, there's no use of me running them until I know they're paying absolute attention. They fix both eyes and both ears on me. So attentiveness drills are more important than all the other training that goes on. In fact, it's the #1 character quality that should be emphasized. Why? You're not going to teach anything else unless they're listening. And the key is it's not attentiveness with our ears, it's the attentiveness with our heart. And as to how deep that word goes, and we say, now I know you're not only hearing me, but you have responded, I feel heard.
And as a coach, you feel like what you're teaching is being understood, not just heard.
You know, and that's so important for us as coaches to say to them once in a while, thank you for listening to me. When you give me such attention like that, I just want to invest more in you.
Now, I'll say right now, coaches, how many of you ever even said that to your players? How many have ever said to your players, thank you for listening to me? I don't even know if I ever have.
I've often said to a class, if I have a 2-hour class, I said, you are so attentive. Now, they're not all the best in that area, but you know, when I give them praise for a little, they start sitting up and taking more notes because they want my approval.
Until you get the attention of your players, you cannot even move on to any other stages to be coaching for life. You can't. Attentiveness is the first stage. That's what we're after. Once you got their attention, that's why the whistle's really good. That's why a clap in the hand's really good.
Most practices, the attentiveness lasts 15 minutes, and they spend 1 hour and 45 minutes doing nothing.
How's practice, Coach? Remember, you're coaching for life, not just a season.